Let us continue playing Chroma Squad as we begin episode 1 of FC Studios' production of, let's just find the thing where I actually have all my upgrades, the Troubleshooters. That is what we decided to name the squad. We troubleshoot as a transformation, trouble found, let's get shooting. Warbots, did somebody shout fire? Because if somebody shouted fire, that would call a giant warbot. Which is what we got there. We have a giant warbot, and I think I need to put an exclamation mark at the end of that. No! Okay. Giant warbot. And we'll save that. And of course our finishing move is Glory Glory Friend Computer, because Glory Glory Friend Computer is the only finishing move that should ever be done by a troubleshooter team. So, let's move on to first episode. The pilot episode for our very own series. Today, Mighty Inc., although it's not Mighty Inc., actually it's FC's whatever, but oh well, doesn't matter. Put together with a new threat that appeared under a science lab, so the max... Oh, sorry, pardon me. The maximum audience is 2,800 in the warehouse of Blue's uncle, which of course we've renamed everybody now, so it's Marriage's uncle. And director instructions: perform 3 team acrobatics and keep all actors above 50% health. We did get ourselves a health boost, so that should hope to be easy enough. So, begin. And again, the game wants to crash, or at least seems like it wants to crash. It just stays on these screens for so long and just... I'm not joking, this is now 10 seconds. Well, my time is still going, so... maybe I'll just have to do musical interludes in the middle of it. Although we do have our musical interludes, so who knows. There we go. I know, it just seems a lot of preloading. Season 1, Episode 1. Oh, such a brilliant team, aren't we? Our first episode, that's awesome. I can't remember who you're supposed to be. And then I beat up dozens of them. Seems like a good plan. We should have a narrator. Don't start the action yet. Once upon a time, a group of heroes is born. What do you think, Shadowhawk? I had a good mustache like that. It's good, but it's spelled wrong, isn't it? Once up time? Oh, I didn't even catch that. Whoops. Oh, the guy who sold us narrator software told me it's one of its quirks. We should just roll with it. These powerful teenagers are the last hope of humanity, and their first task is to defend a science lab from an evil monster. And pardon me, it's kind of late. Where'd they go, Zastrodon? What'd you say, Snoopy? Let's have fun with our new job. We're live at the moment, I think. Alright, here they come. We'll have a lot of editing to do later, Marriage, which I refuse to do because I'm very, very lazy. Noisy noises! And thus, the enemies have appeared, and there are 7 of them to start with. Hey you all! Get ready for some action! So, perform 3 team acrobatics and keep everybody above health. So, you'll notice we can't troubleshoot or chromatize as it actually is in the game until we have achieved 200 audience, because obviously it would be too boring if we just transform straight away. So we need to earn some points beforehand. The easiest way I can do this is by using our Red Ranger here and some teamwork to try and build some things up. But actually I can now use that to go and punch you. So that got us a few points. I would actually try to do some acrobatics there, but we'll use the Shadowhawk, leading from the back as all great troubleshooters do, to go and get you to do that. And that leaves you. Snoops has very low movement for whatever reason, but does do more damage. So, enemy's turn. One of these guys does have a healing, but he can only do it when they're troubleshooting. So, at the moment, they're just normal citizens. But once the need is great, they will become troubleshooters. I still need to do some acrobatics, so we're going to have you go and jump over there. And you are going to hit this guy. Now, thankfully, the one good thing about that is that he still counts as being a team member for joint attacks if he stays there. So I can do the same thing over here now with Shadowhawk. And now we can troubleshoot. So, let's troubleshoot. Now everybody sort of moves away and into position for this. Trouble found, let's get shooting! Indeed, let's get shooting, and don't they look amazing? Huzzah for the Red Ranger, the Red Ranger, the Red Ranger, the Red Ranger, and the Yellow Ranger, or the Orange Ranger, because of course I'm Orange Clearance. So, Snoopy's our healer, and now let's dealt with. We've got a slow healer, that's going to really hurt us later, I've just realised. I'll have to find some items to boost his speed a bit later. But for the moment, we can now go over what some of their abilities do. I have a lasso, which, you know, is just a thing. But I have this Martian has a multi-shot, so we're going to do that. Doesn't even have a gun at this point. Now you notice there's a few items that get dropped off there. There is a sort of crafting system in this game. We will be using that to interesting effect a bit later, I think. Meantime, our other Red Ranger, Snoopy, can attack there. Dealt with. And that just leaves Disaster Dylan and Shadowhawk to finish this last one off. Dylan, do not mess this up. Sonic Pose! Which stuns all enemies nearby, and it's a free action as well, which is quite nice. Dylan, let's see if you can deal with it. You fail, Dylan. Why do you fail? Also, he does have a sword. Interesting. So we beat both of the Rachel's instructions, and that will give us a boost to our audience score. After defeating the powerful aliens, what the squad has... Yeah, I'll tell them. After defeating the powerful aliens, while the squad was planning what to do next, something devious appears. That's an amazing entrance, Transist Man, sir. This will be great. Keep it up. The Troubleshooters! Why do you have to mess up a visit to the science lab? You will face the consequences, but not right now. I'll come back for you later. What are you doing in that lab? It's none of your business! Ah, who's that traffic guy and where did he go? Wait, Libby, are you acting you really lost right now? Come on, I'm acting! Dylan! Huh? Okay, I don't know, little baby. I can't track it with my scanner. That monster may strike again any minute now. Cerebro might have something to say. You're right, Snoopy. We should go see Cerebro. Platinum teleport effect! The Troubleshooters head to Cerebro's chambers. Did I call them Troubleshooters? No, it's again, it's being... I can't even try and correct it, because I thought it might be just because I put the S in the end, but no, that would have done that anyway. Grammatically correct things. They reached the place of a glorious teleport effect! Isn't it glorious? Ran such a cool background with the Chroma key. Better for us, huh? After everyone explains the situation to Cerebro... Why do they want that research beta so badly? They believe it is the key for them to unlock the power of time travel. This is not a power that anyone should have. Now return to your previous location. I am detecting a new threat. It's impressive to see Cerebro device working. I'm lonely now. Troubleshooters head back. The teleport effect is not ready yet. To the scene, running! Where are the monsters? Can't wait to use my special poses. Wait, how deep are we into the episode? Deep enough. You're so late, Boxing Box. This won't happen again, I'm sorry. Back to our lines then. I'll turn you into cardboard. Oh, box-based funds. In fact, box-based puns. That's the one. We'd rather be on cardboard. Minions, join me! More minions, because you need minions. Everybody needs minions. So we now have 6. Ready to serve, boss. Okay, so we must defeat the boss monster with the finishing move, and we must defeat all minions before attacking the boss monster. This should be easily enough done. We'll teamwork to deal with the first couple of them, I think. Assuming you can move far enough. You actually can, just about. Martian attack! 1 down. Why was such a slow healer? It has no movement. That's the range of a toss distance, by the way, which is why it's so ridiculous. Yeah, I really made an error with Snoopy's character. I'm gonna have to fix that somewhere. Anyway, attack. Dodged. Rather nasty of you. Alright, we'll run you into... Actually, you're quite good there, actually. So start to deal with all 5 of these really before I attack the boxing box. At least to get the full benefit. If our score's high enough, we won't bother with it, but... Darn it, our red rangers are being killed. Okay. First off, we'll start stunning move. Stunning pose. So now both of them will not be able to act this round. In the meantime, I think we're going to have Shadowhawk go and attack with a sword on you. And that's 1 down. You can teamwork. Actually, if I'm multi-shot, I'm going to hit him, aren't I? Yeah, alright, we'll save the multi-shot then. Yeah, we'll just go for the attack here. Double attack. 1 down. Old Debbie doesn't have any abilities right now. We could go heal Dokkan, but I'm actually going to just teamwork attack for the moment. Now, her little extra abilities, when she does her teamwork, she actually will heal the people nearby. That's she, but that's actually Snoopy. Which, again, he's the slowest character and he's the healer. Slow healers are not a good thing. I've already worked that one out. But, well, we'll see what we can do. Super Punch! Which did less damage than the other guy. But, you know, Super Punch. In the meantime, more teamwork required. And to get you reasonably close, because we do need to surround this guy later for the finishing move. Also, I'm stunned, which is never a good thing. Okay, so we did that, gained 600 audience points for that. Now we're just going to get some normal attacks in. So, in we go. Teamwork. Teamwork, as long as you don't do three's fine. Get some damage done to him. Yeah, finishing it. Just want to put him a little closer to death. And in your case, I want you to heal things. Heal Dokkan! Okay, it's saying finish it. Let's go for the finish it. And of course I've got to finish it because, you know, I'm the leader. Leader must kill things. Okay. Glory, glory, friend computer. And thus we unleash the glory, glory, friend computer attack. And the boss monster is defeated. Ah, I've been recycled. Explosion. What about the Transit Mancer? Yeah, that's the one. That's a better name. What did I call him last time? I don't even know. Ah. Monsters will always come back when they fail on their first try. It'll show up again soon, Disaster Dylan. When it comes back, we'll be there to stop it. To be continued. This made quite a splash in the community. Well, we're about to see how much of a splash in the community it's actually made. Should have done right. We got the maximum score for that one, so lots of money coming towards us, I believe. Which we may just put onto a studio upgrade. We'll see how this goes. So we now have a load of craftables, which we gained from dropped enemies. We use these to create new weapons and gear and various other armory bits. And we've earned ourselves a cool $558 from that, and gained ourselves 84 fans. Hurrah for the tweetage! The game is now being saved. The game has been saved. And now we have a new email. Urgent request from Marijan. I may have to ask Marijan whether he wants to fix somebody's computer. Marijan will be busy forever. It sounds good, but we'll have him fix the computer. We'll be nice. New item, the Seeker. I found that toy gun we used to shoot the water at the other kids with. Oh, we got a new gun out of that. Oh, okay, hold on. Margin. What? Gunnage. Yep, we got a bigger gun for you. So the weapon does more weapon damage, less skill regen, but he regens anyway as a techie, and increased critical range. Sounds good to me. We're now using this. And yeah, I have a toy sword, which is my only weapon at this point. Should probably equip somebody else with a couple of weapons. You're going to need a pistol, Snoopy, because you are at the back. Oh dear, we're going to have to go and actually equip some people, I think. So, actually no, before we do that, we'll do some crafting. We shall craft if possible. No, we don't have enough play there for that. We can craft some fake boots. Okay, plus 7% counterattack. So that raises the counter chance to 22 on you, and you. And a little more health. Fine, we'll equip those. Let's make a pair of gloves as well. More critical and counter chance. Yep, okay, so I'm now the counter master, I think. And we can recycle the cheap stuff we're not using. Well, in theory we could recycle them, but we're not getting a lot of stuff for it. Nope, not enough to craft anything else, so we're fine with that. So next on the studio front, we can go for a bigger studio. Huzzah, we now have a bigger studio, and that allows us to buy lamps and various other things, which will help us later. So it reminds me a little of Knights of Pen and Paper Plus 1 in a lot of ways this game now, which is a good thing, because I did like that game once they took the requirement to pay money for it out. So, how are we all? I think the only thing we're going to do is we're going to buy a toy sword, and we're going to buy a toy sword for you. There is no pointy end. Doesn't matter, we'll equip you with a sword, Little Debbie, and we'll make do with that next time. So, on that next time, more of this. Until then.